Okay, so I'm trying to copy this design. This is a photo gallery website. And, yeah, I just want to, recreate it. So, but these photos, the way they're appearing, I don't know if I can create it. Um, so I already wrote some HTML, as you can see. I I brought a Google font, and I have my own CSS file, and I got a header tag that have 3 divs. I have a nav bar right here, and another. This is a hero section. Uh, so I will. So I will already have this HTML, and you can see the the basic HTML stuff right here with no design. And I've got SVG images. I've got some SVG images right here, and uh, they are and I'm using the SVG images inside the image tag. And well, there are 2 ways we can use SVG files. We can use this inline method where we can simply add our images within the image tag. And there is another method uh, where you directly include your SVG file uh, with the SVG tag or the SVG element. But since we're not gonna, like control the SVG stuff through CSS, I think inlining this is it's easier, and I think it's okay. Anyway, and now I want to use CSS to okay, so let's do. Okay, the first thing we have to do when we are creating designs like this, uh, we'll have to uh, use a reset. Like, the browser has a lot of default styling, right? And many of them are consistent, and some of them are not. In that case, we can use the old Eric Meyer's CSS reset. I mean, I read about it right here in the foundation course of the Odin project. Oh, I'm sorry, not here, but here, right? So we can, this is an excellent article. We can either use the Meyer reset. It kind of like sets everything to it just remove all kinds of styling. So you lose the default styling of your headers. Like, this H1 has a default styling, right? But with Myers reset, it gets removed. Like if we just click on this and copy it, uh, just paste it. Let's see, everything's gone. We can use it, but we also can use the normalized.css, which has a different philosophy. Like it doesn't really remove all default stylings. Instead, it removes the inconsistencies, and the parts that are consistent among browsers, they're left as they are. Like the heading elements, they are uh, you know they look just as their default styling. They look just like their default styling. Okay, so we can copy this normalized CSS and paste it, and see, the apart from the basic styling, apart from a few fixes for the inconsistencies, it kind of looks like we didn't really do anything. Like if we remove it all, you're not gonna see much difference, right? Apart from the margins, right? There aren't really a big difference. In my case, I want to use the my reset, so I'm gonna copy it and paste it. And why? Well, I just like this blank slate. Okay, so I'm gonna use this Eric Myers reset, and I'm gonna start working on it from here. So like six. Okay, so the first things first, I'm gonna take care of this header section. So I'm thinking we're gonna use Flexbox here. As you can see, we have three divs right inside our header section, and we're gonna flex it and use justify content space between, so that they are you know they are equally distant from each other. uh, okay, so, and I think, so let's do it first, then we're gonna deal with the details. Okay, um so first I'm gonna target my header. So header display flex justify content space between, and I'm gonna do align items uh, center. Great. Okay, looks great. I'm just gonna add some padding between the uh, edges of our header section. So let's do it. Let's add some padding. So top, bottom, let's see. Okay, and by the way, for padding, I'm not gonna use the pixel value. Instead, I'm gonna use M values, so that if someone changes the font sizes from the browser, the paddings are adjusted according to that. Right, so padding 1M, so 16 pixels, and from right to left we have 32 pixels, and I think that's okay. Alright, now let's add some space between our icons. So um, our icons are inside this div, social icons, and as you can see, I've set some width already, and this is needed so that the browser can allocate some space for your image before it renders that image, because if there is no space for the image, there's gonna be some content shift or layout shift, because there were no image at first and then suddenly an image appeared. Things are gonna move down, the contents are gonna move down or up, uh, according to the size of the image. All right, so okay, all right, social icons. Let's go to social icons, and I'm gonna do display flex. Nice. And I'm gonna add some gap with some column gap. uh, let's do, this gap doesn't really have to change based on font size, so I'm just gonna add a pixel value here, so maybe 20 pixels, I don't know. Okay, 20 pixels seems a lot. This uh, the gap between Facebook and Instagram is much bigger than the gap between the Instagram and YouTube icons, right? And that's because this image is actually much bigger than them, right? Uh, as you can see, this image box is. Can you see it? Let me just increase. The image box is. Uh, there are no extra space between the icon and the this box, but for Facebook you can see that there is some empty space on the left and right, so that is a problem. But uh okay, I guess we'll have to manually adjust that. Okay, so how do we fix it? Maybe we can get a different icon, right? So let me just get it. Okay, so as the Facebook, right? Um, so I think if we get this sort of icon, we're gonna have, you know, empty spaces, right? We need something like this, okay? But since we have round, edges in both of this icon, I think the better one would be this one, or even this one. So let's, or even this one, you know, they're all fine. So which one? Um, let's get this one. Just copy it and let's function requires and font gallery. So here I'm gonna delete it and rename it as Facebook, right? So, and let's come here, let's refresh, and there you go. We have this size a bit small, but that's fine. And I think the space is okay, right? Space seems okay. And let's deal with this right here. Let's deal with our logo and our nav. So first I'm going to deal with the logo. So so this pen right here, which includes an image. Okay, so maybe we should make it a div. Let's do a div. Right, div. Okay, a bit of a problem here. So this one, I don't know, we don't really know. I think we're just going to delete this. And this one. Instead, what we can do is have this pen and bring it here. So this looks better, I think. Right? I don't know. Let's say it looks better. Yeah. Okay, so first we're gonna deal with this pen. This is our logo. We're gonna class it as logo. So the class name is logo, and let's fix the logo. We're gonna first, before we do that, we're gonna take this class. No, this is our logo container, right? Logo container. So we're gonna copy it, and we're gonna display it as flex, and line item center. Yep, looks nice. And now we're gonna make the text uppercase. Then I think I'm gonna add some letter spacing. Big, how much? 1.5 pixels probably. Yeah, looks good. And we're gonna make it a bit of a font size to about 1.3 rem. Yeah, looks good. We're also gonna increase the font weight. I don't know, do we have like 600? Okay, looks good. Oh, by the way, we haven't used our font, right? So where's this font? Let's go to Google Fonts. I think I already have it here. Oh no, I think we don't need it. Setting don't need it, it's just this one. Okay, I think we got it wrong. We have, I think, those three fonts right here. And now it looks better. And yep, I'm just gonna copy this one and HTML font family. Oh, sorry. And the line height 1.5. Right. Whoa, this looks terrible. I certainly do not want to use it for everything. I mean, nope. I gotta find a new font. I want a Techno font. Okay, this is bad. Don't want to spend a lot of time selecting font. What is this? Sensation. It doesn't look very techno. This looks very techno, but it's barely readable. I want to select one for the logo and maybe the nav, and another for regular text. So this one is not readable. Okay, and I want to control the font weights. This here has only one style. What? How about this one? This looks techno. Let's get it. Let's remove it. This also has only one regular style. So let's see how it looks. And on family. Okay. Alright, looks good. Let's, use this font only, okay? Alright, looks fine to me. I think I'm gonna add a bit space between the camera and our name. So I'm gonna add a bit column gap, maybe of 3 pixels, like really. Yeah, looks fine to me. But let's deal with this nav. First, and these are let's call it nav list, and that's about it now. Nav list style none, and nav list a text decoration none, and color I think black, right? Black here. Well, it's not really black, it's the active one is black and the rest of them are really gray. Okay, and I want to display flex. Wait. Oh, by the way, the logo container. Let's justify contents selector. Yep, great. And I think I'm gonna increase the padding of the header. Yeah, 2 looks about nice. Looks about right. And let's, since both of them are 2 we don't need to write it that way. And let's add some gap. Like, I think we're gonna add some padding. Let's add 1.5 m. Okay, pretty cool. And the color is gonna be like really gray, right? Like this. Well, it's barely readable. Maybe like this. Maybe. And the one that is active, like this one. So let's add nav link active, and let's do it like nav link active. I'm using the color too. What plus nav link? Okay, I think we have some specificity issues since we got a class selector and an element selector, a type selector. It has higher specificity than this one, so we kind of need to include another class. Yep, works just right. And what else? Let's select the nav, and let's have some margin top, like 3M. Okay, 3M is gonna be a lot, so no, not 3M. Well, it's gonna be maybe 2M. Okay, we have some challenges here, and I'm gonna add a hover to nav list, a hover color, just gonna go black. Great. Next, we have a little bit of issue here. As you can see here, the social icons are in line with the logo. In our case, they're not. And we know why this is happening, because we have this is a header, right? This entire thing is a header section, and these are three divs, right? This one is one div, this is another one, this is another div, and we have set the justify content of this section to center, right? Sorry, the align items center, and because of that, this is always gonna be this is always gonna sit at the center of this header section. And how can we change it? I think it's very easy. Let's change it, and there you go. It's done. Pretty good, right? So great, and let's deal with this. I think we're done here. Maybe I'm gonna increase the space a little bit, like 2.2M. Let's see. Yep, looks nice. We're gonna deal with this one. This hero section is not actually here. I took it from another design. Let me show you. Marks, beautiful websites. Where is it? Okay, I think this one. Right here. Yep, right here. No, I don't have any intention of creating this menu. I'm just gonna add this heading. So the heading is in our hero section, so let's name it hero section, and let me add a comment to the section. Okay, now I think the hero section, I think what we can do here is set all our headers and sections take the same amount of padding on their outer edge, like all headers and sections are gonna have the same amount of padding to their left and right. If we do that, we will not have to set 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 the paddings on them to them individually. But since our project is really small, we can skip it. Some padding. Let's add some padding. I actually want to add a height, like a VH. So really small, like 30 VH, what do you think? Right, let's see. There you go, we get 30 VH. Or maybe 40 VH. Let's add some padding. Right top bottom we don't need it. For the left and right 2M. There you go. And we're gonna flex it. Right, we're gonna display flex, justify content, center, align items, center. There you go. Cool, right? Pretty cool. And there you go. Looks great. Well, we just have to now increase the font size. So what, 3rem? Oh, really big. It's really big. 2rem looks fine, but I don't really need it to be needed to stretch all the way from here to here. So I'm gonna set its width to 45 characters. Well, maybe 30, maybe 35, and I'm gonna text align center too. What the hell? Okay, looks great. I just need a bit more line height. So 2. Whoa, that's a lot. 5. Oh, by the way, I think I set line height right here. Why aren't you taking that? If I inherit, it doesn't work. Why? What's wrong with you? Great. I think I'm gonna just line it a bit, but no, it's okay. Maybe we can make it a bit bigger, like 5rem, maybe. Cool. Really, really cool. By the way, in the audience project, we learned a bit about the clamp function. If we go to more text styles, here I think we have, this is a very difficult lesson, by the way. I found it very difficult because lots of things like left shifts, font loading, rendering, blah blah blah, whoa, font face, I gotta practice them, but right now I really want to do that project. To preload, I need to do it all, but let's just stick to what we are doing. Okay, so in typography we have this clamping text where we can make sure that our font size font is fluid, like it automatically changes size according to the uh, viewport width, according to your device size. So it really makes it uh, fluid, very like this, and I really liked it, and I just want to include it. So font size clamp, this is the uh, you know like the minimum size the font can get, and this is the maximum size the font can get, and this is the ideal size. You have 0.75 rem and 1.5 VW, so it's gonna you know change according to the viewport. We can do it, but I kind of understand it, and I kind of don't. So uh, you know I'm gonna try it out another day. Let's just do our project. Let's make it super unresponsive. Okay, and next I think we're done here. But maybe we can increase the height, like 50 VH, and it really looks great, right? uh, Kind of cool. This search function doesn't really work, so there's that. And now we have this section with the images, and let's do it very quickly, and I'm gonna call it a day. So add another section called photo gallery. What the hell? And let's get some images, right? So I'm gonna go to Unsplash, and oh, this looks good, but I don't know how to do it yet. Maybe. Let's see. We're just gonna select some random images that I really like, and I don't want this vertical images. I want horizontal sized. This dog looks good. Okay, these are premium. Okay, this looks good, but it's dark, it's gloomy. I want something happy looking. Oh, okay, this looks good. This looks nice. Save images. I think I'm gonna go to my Odin project. Repros. By the way, this movie is really cool. Photo gallery. Okay, why is it Aviv? Anyway. Oh, by the way, since we're not gonna, the image size is gonna be really small because we're gonna stick 3 to 4 images horizontally, so we'll not have much space. I'm gonna get this small size. There's no point using this large size. It's gonna make your website really slow, right? I learned it. So let's get small. Oh, okay. So Neon, shout out to Neon. Really nice picture. Uh, let's get another. Neon. Let's get. Okay, selecting images is really tough. What is this? Oh, this looks cool. Okay. Some happy looking photo. Okay, I really like this. What else do we have here? Okay. Let's get another one. Okay. This looks nice. And I'm gonna get one last image. Oh, okay, this looks cool. This looks nice. Small. Yep, now let's go to downloads. Boom, cut images, paste. I'm gonna rename them. So, what is this? Okay, this is, I don't know, some guys walking. Okay, this. Okay, there's a photo. Text. Let's just call it taxi. Okay. Okay, hanging out. Okay, this looks really peaceful. Like this is like tracking, right? Income tracking. Okay. Oh, tracking. I think it's tracking. Right. It's tracking. Tracking. Okay, tracking. Nice. Or hiking. Yeah. So let's call it hiking. Okay. Now, we want to wrap the images in divs, right? So let's call it photo container, and let's add image. So images, yeah, some guys walking, and alt image alt is really important, but I'm gonna skip it. And I want to, what was the size of it? 640 for 27. 640, so 640 for 27, so that our browsers can understand the aspect ratio. So I'm gonna copy this. 1, 2, 3, right? And let's just taxi. What's this? Taxi, hanging out, and what else? Hiking, right? Great. Now what we want to do, um, let's come at the top and set our image next with 100% so that they don't go beyond their intrinsic size. And we're gonna display so bit to block. Okay, so let's photo gallery section, and let's see, they look okay, just close this tabs. Looks really nice. First we gotta photo gallery, right? Photo gallery, set the padding on bottom 0 to remember. We're gonna right, and we're gonna set them to display flex. Whoa, looks not okay, right? Let's add some padding on him. So I think we need to do object fit cover, right? So photo gallery img object fit cover, right? And photo container, right? And we're gonna add some space between them, like column gap 1M. Oh, you don't need it. Yeah, looks nice to me. Uh, let's add some 2M. Go 2M. Yeah, this looks nice. Right? Looks great, I think. I think it looks fine. Now we have, I think when you hover, it kind of grows. The height kind of increases, right? I think we have this transform property, right? Like scale CSS. Mouse not working. And scale 1. Yep, I think we can use that. What if we do that? What happens? I don't know. I'm not sure. Hover scale. Wait, not really like 1.2. What happens? Okay. I think 1.1 looks beyond. I think we need to add a transition, right? Transition, transform. Do we do it like this? Maybe not. This will work. Okay. Not. Then maybe this is way too dramatic. Like maybe 0.5. No, looks, and maybe I can add a cursor pointer. But to mean the hover state, maybe. Yeah, nice little animation. Looks nice, super nice. And maybe we can also add a little transition to our A. Transition color. Oh, it looks super nice. Maybe we can also do a bit of animation, like scale animation, right? So when you view the images, right, in the social icons, then social icons. Let's do a cursor pointer because they're ultimately links, right? Although mine is not really a link right now, but they should be, right? So image, when you hover over them, I need you to do this. What? No. This needs to be here, and I need to do a transform scale like 1.05. Right. Okay. Oh, not here. And we need to do it on icon img. This one and this one needs to be inside this selector. Okay, maybe a bit bigger, maybe 1.2. Yeah, looks nice. What about this one, the search one? Let's deal with that too. So, search container. These are very similar stuff. So, can I just use search container img? Just hover and hover, right? I can just, oh, looks nice. I think this makes me very happy. And so that's it. Thank you so much and have a good day.